Welcome back to the Teachable Heart. I'm your host, David Vitt. Truly honored that you're watching. My mom's father was one of the greatest men I ever knew. He was kind to everyone and respected by all. And as much as I enjoyed being with him, he seemed to enjoy his time with me as well. We played literally hundreds of games of pool on the table in his basement. In one day, we played 324 holes of miniature golf together. That's 18 hole rounds. He was just a lot of fun and simply a giant in my eyes. Shortly before his death, Grandpa was hospitalized. When I told my older daughter, who was 8 at the time, that Grandpa Great was sick, she asked me if he knew Jesus and was ready to die. Now, you have to understand, he had never given me even 1 second to doubt that he was a Christian, but we never discussed it directly. So I gave my daughter the only answer I could. I said, "Well, I think so." And without missing a beat, Amanda replied, "That's not good enough, Dad. You need to call him and find out for sure." I'll be honest, I didn't want to make that call. Not because I thought he'd tell me no, but because I didn't want him to think I was challenging him in any way or doubting his goodness. But my daughter was insistent, so I reluctantly called. And when I finally got around to the topic, Grandpa did the most Grandpa thing ever. He laughed. Then he said, "You tell Amanda that Grandpa Great was baptized in Miranda, South Dakota in 1918 and has been walking with Jesus ever since." He actually named the month, day, and year of his conversion. I've just forgotten those details, but in the 80 plus years since they happened, he always remembered. Now, why do I share this family story with you today? First of all, I just like talking about Grandpa. But second, I don't want others to face that same sort of awkward and terrifying phone call. Let's not leave our loved ones wondering about what we believe. Let's tell them. As Alistair Begg says, let's proclaim our faith in Christ, quote, by life and by lip. By all means, live an exemplary life. Be kind and loving to others. But don't neglect to tell others why you live that way. Don't presume they will automatically put two and two together. Writing to the church in Rome, Paul stated, and I quote, "If you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For it is with your heart that you believe and are justified, and it is with your mouth that you profess your faith and are saved." End quote. That's Romans 10, verses 9 and 10. My friends, belief saves, but that same belief declares and professes our faith to others. So as we part, let me ask, are you proclaiming Christ by both life and lip? Give it a lot of thought, and until next time, keep the heart teachable.